Some of my favorite things about middle school is some of the teachers. All of them are very great, but some of my favorites was Mr. Dove. He's the art teacher. His class is really fun. We do a lot of projects in there. Next is Mr. Watts. He teaches the design and modeling class. He's very chill, laid back, and funny, and it's a great class that I end my school days on. And then lastly is Mr. Mullins. He's my math teacher. I'm not very fond of the actual subject, but he's really good at helping me understand the concept of what he's teaching.
My favorite thing about middle school is, I would say, orchestra. Orchestra was one of my favorite things. It was, so I get to play instruments, and it was fun. And then science is one of my favorite things too, because it's interesting, and I have a lot of cool teachers. They're really chill.
Some of my favorite things about middle school are the clubs. I'm in diversity club, book club. I love school sports. There is softball, volleyball, basketball for boys and girls. They have football, tennis as well.
The main thing I was nervous about coming into middle school was the thought of switching classes. I promise you it's not that bad, and the staff here is really helpful with getting you comfortable as to where your classes will be at. And it was such a smooth transition.
I was nervous about a lot of work. I was nervous that if I had like so many essays to do and I wouldn't be able to, and I'd be failing. I was scared I was going to fail in middle school, but I'm not.
Some reasons why I was nervous to first start middle school was I was new to the district. I was nervous about meeting new people.
Here at middle school, something different that I thought it would be was office workers. I was one last year in 7th grade, and I helped out in the counselor's office during my study hall. And this wasn't an option that I had in elementary, so it was a great experience.
It is different because I thought it would be like elementary school. You stay in one class for the whole day, but instead you move around and more work in lots of classes.
One thing that was weird for me is Chromebooks. When I was in 6th grade, my Chromebook sound would not work. I was doing a slideshow. The slideshow that I was doing needed sound, and the girl that I was working with was not. So I had to just talk, and there was no sound.
Something weird here is that we have two gyms. There's a gym A and gym B, and that was something that definitely surprised me.
I would say the weirdest thing about middle school is, if I'm gonna be honest, I think the people. That's the weirdest thing to me. Since we're all getting older, I think that's weird. People get more weird eventually.
Middle school is different than I thought because I feel more comfortable and free. They are less strict, but they really care. I came from another school that I felt like I didn't really belong, but here at Hyre CLC, I did.
Three tips I'd give is one, form a connection with your teacher. I do it with all my teachers, and it's a helpful thing. 2, get involved. There's a variety of sports, like I do track. There's basketball, volleyball, soccer, softball. There's clubs and after-school activity like Girls on the Run, Student Council, and Diversity Club, and that one's online. And lastly, get to school on time, do your work, and be prepared. It will make all your classes easy and help you sort through them.
Be yourself. Don't try and pretend you're someone else. Do the work, because it's not as hard as you would think it is, especially if you ask for help. Always ask for help. And don't skip class. That's it.
Please do your work as the best of ability. If you just don't show your best ability, Your teachers will really see that, but you can really do good work when it comes to your mind. Please ask questions. I know it's kind of weird asking questions. You kind of get nervous, but even before class starts or even after class starts, ask your questions. If you don't know something, please ask for help. That's what I did, and I'm doing great in middle school. And have a positive mindset. Don't come to school like, oh, this is going to be a terrible day, but really just come to school and be like, I'm here. One thing maybe is just to see your friends and maybe at least learn one thing. Middle school it's not really stressful, but it can be a little bit challenging. But your teachers really help you through it, help you through your struggles. And this year has been really not a really good year, but hopefully when you get here at Hyre CLC, you'll have a good time. I surely have.